Yo, what is going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. We are finally back for some F1 23 driver career mode. We are here in Silverstone. I know it's been a few weeks. I had to take a little bit of a break working on some other stuff. I started a new job and all that. Not going to get too deep into that stuff, but we are finally back. And of course, the first time I'm back on the game in a few weeks, we have a wet condition race in F2 cars, so it's not looking good at the moment. We put up our first flyer and we are in last place. We are improving through this first sector though, but as you can see, it is very slow. Now, I did record this qualifying a few weeks ago, so I would say that my form is as best as it can be here, but once we get into the sprint race, which is wet conditions, we're gonna run into possibly a few issues there. For those of you who don't remember, we're coming off the race in Baku with a performance that was not really up to standards. We did not score any points in the sprint race or the feature race. I don't expect you guys to remember that because I barely even remember it. You'll see in the race. I didn't really look back and I started kind of, making up some sort of stats, but as it currently stands, we are in P1. This is the actual standings as it currently is up to this point on the calendar. We are in P1 ahead of Theo Poucher, I believe, by 11 points. So we need to put up a good performance here if we want to keep that lead. However, if we don't have a good performance, which I'm sort of predicting, at least for the sprint race, because it is going to be a wet condition race, then we have a lot of races to make up those points that we lose in this race. So in the long term, I don't think it's going to affect us too much, but we are going to cross the line here. It's going to be a P20, which is very bad. We're not even going to have a chance to get into the top 10 with that flipped order. Daruvla doesn't make it into the top 10 either, which is good news for us because we're obviously trying to beat our teammate. But let's get into this race here. Let's see what we can do in the sprint race. Let's have some fun. Alright, we are here for the sprint race here. It's been a long time since I've recorded, so some things might seem a little off, including the audio. I adjusted it recently and I haven't really checked if it's fine, so I apologize in advance if that's off. And I think we're in the wrong spot right now, so let me go in front of Boshung here. We had an awful qualifying, I remember that. We recorded that qualifying a few weeks back, and then I went on a little bit of a hiatus, but we are back. We're starting in P20, and I think this makes it the worst qualifying of the season. We're also are going to be struggling in the rain here, so I doubt we're going to do any damage in the sprint race. We're going to try our absolute best though, see what we could do. I know we will probably end up taking a few places to start this race, given we have a regular to good start. And in terms of the Drivers' Championship, I think we're down in P2. That has also been a while. I will put that up on the screen just to remind you guys, because I don't even know where I am. If I'm being honest, we're pretty chill. Chill vibes in this F1 23 driver career mode. If I remember correctly as well, we should have a dry Grand Prix or feature race, I guess. And hopefully we can actually do some damage there, maybe squeeze our way into the points. If not, this is not going to help our championship effort here, trying to get an F1 seat with AlphaTauri. We already revealed that in like the opening episode. We're trying to get an AlphaTauri seat and then move on to the Red Bull seat, try and chase down Max Verstappen for a championship. But first, we're going to have to do this in F2. So let's get it onto the grid here and let's see what we could do. All right, here we are. For the British sprint race, we got 5 red lights, and this race is underway here at Silverstone. A little late to the lights, but we get off the line well. Almost crashed into the right rear of Caldwell, but we jump up to P18, so that's 2 spots to start this race, and we go wide into turn 1. Caldwell is going to take that spot back, if we got to concede that, otherwise we are going to just crash into him, but maybe we could just make a little dive bomb. Nice and gently down the inside here. Who is this in front of me? Hughes. We're going to go down the inside once again. Oh, we almost hit Armstrong. But he is very nice to us. Gives us the space. And we are going to overtake him here. Got to be very gentle on the throttle, especially when those tires are ice cold. Oh crap, we just upshifted. I did not mean to do that. And Armstrong now coming down into Brooklyn's. And he's going to get that spot back into P16. We're now in P17, so 3 spots to start this race. Not bad. Again, I don't think we're going to get into the points in 7 laps, but let's have some fun here. Let's see what we could do. And Hughes is right behind us now. He's going to try and get this move done. And Caldwell also joining in here. He's going to play some nice defense. He's trying to go around the outside, but there's not going to be as much grip there. We're going to leave him the space. He's going to be diving down into the chicane here. Can he get around us? We got to go wide, leaving up lots of space. Side-by-side action here at Silverstone in this F2 sprint race. We're going wheel to wheel across the line here as we go on to lap 2, and we just slice him out. And I think Caldwell had to kind of hit the brakes there because Hughes was running out of room on the track. That gives us a little bit of leeway. Going on to lap 3 here. Okay, we're not catching up to Armstrong, so I think the goal here, just defend. We're going to work on our wet driving a little bit because my wet driving, as you guys can see, is absolutely horrible. We don't really have any pace. We're just running a defensive masterclass on these guys behind us as Hughes is getting ready for another strike here. Going down into Brooklyn. It's not going to be enough here, but maybe down into Cops if you don't get a good exit out of these next few turns here.
About 10 more minutes of rain.
And 10 more minutes of rain. That's about the rest of the race. Oh, nice and easy here. Did I just get topped in the rear? Maybe I did. I don't know. Hughes once again. This is where he tends to catch up, but we're able to fend him off. He keeps going to the outside, making the same mistake, and it's very easy to defend him because that line is to the inside. So he's not going to have a lot of grip on the outside. They're going to defend the inside here, just playing the middle of that road. So he really doesn't have anywhere to go but to stick behind me. As we are on to lap 5 here. Ooh, a little bit of a snap. Some wheel spin going on to lap 5. Hughes is still on us. He might try to make a move here. Going to cover off the inside once again. Just park the bus on those apexes. That's the trick. If he hits me, that's kind of his problem. Just hopefully doesn't hit me too hard and we both spin out. But we are heading on to the last lap here. And we're just enjoying our time way back here in P17. Just cut me some slack here. It's been a while. We're in wet conditions in these F2 cars. So yeah, just having a good time out here. Just doing some defense, practicing our pace in the rain, or working on our pace in the rain, I should say. But this is not good for the championship standings. I think our teammate, Daruvla, he's going to get a few points up on the board here, if I'm not mistaken. Let's get a teammate status. Okay, well, that's not working. I will check in just a second. I'm just going to assume that he is up there in maybe the top 10, somewhere along those lines. I think he qualified pretty high, so the order is flipped here, so it might not be too high for the sprint race. A lot of wheel spin coming out of the corner there. We're going to be going a wheel into Cobbs, maybe? No, we're going to claim that spot. Now we got to get a good exit out of here, and a good exit out of the quick chicane. Let me see if I can grab a teammate status. Crap, I can't see. Alright, I guess we'll just find out at the end of the race, maybe down the last straight. See where Daruvla is. I think he passed us after the last race, because we did not have a good outing in the last race either, if I remember correctly. Where's teammate status? Teammate status. 12.2 seconds. It's Caldwell now. Is coming around. We are on the outside line here. And we gotta beat him into the next apex. It looks like he's gonna fall behind here. We've gotta give him a little bit of room. Oh my god, we are drifting through the last few quarters. No, who is that? I think that's Caldwell. He's trying to beat us to the line. We're gonna squeeze him out. And we are gonna take P17. Woo! Just a little bit of luck there. Kind of just muscled up to the outside of the track. I don't even care at this point. Decent outing. We didn't crash the car or anything. So let's get into the feature race with dry conditions. Expectations will be a little bit higher there. And here we go for the feature race here at Silverstone. We got 5 red lights. And this race is underway. As always, we just absolutely fly off the line. We're gonna get 1, 2, 3, I think 4, maybe 5. Oh, we're getting a lot more drivers. Oh, we just sneak into turn 1, almost overtake the Wassa. Also in a Red Bull, kind of. And we're just gonna sneak in here to turn 4. And we are almost in the points already, and it hasn't even been like 5 turns. Oh, someone's in my inside. Gotta leave him space. That is Cordeal. We're both trying to get a look on Calderon and Viv, see if there's any little windows of opportunity. Maybe I can just sneak into the inside here. We almost have contact with Calderon. Oh, and someone just hit me in the rear. So we gotta fight back here. We are Whittle to Ruvla. Maybe we can get him going into the chicane. No, there's not enough space here. We're gonna have to trail him. He's going awfully slow through these corners. Someone is also behind me as well. Let's see if we can get into the points here. We got 10 laps, well, 9.5 now. Cordeal trying to make a move here. We're gonna guard the inside. You can go to the outside. Alright, we are a sitting duck here. Wassa is gonna have DRS. Cordeal also has DRS as well. We were going 3 wide into the next corner. We gotta take it easy. We don't want any contact. Oh, we have a little bit of contact with the Wassa. He takes P13, but now we're gonna have a little bit of a DRS advantage. Hopefully we have the pace to keep up with him. He's already pulling away. Oh my lord, this is horrible. We need to stay within that 1 second mark of him. That is super important. Otherwise, we are just gonna continue to fall down the order here. I don't even think points are in the question at this point. We definitely don't have the pace. The Ruvla has pulled away by like 5 seconds. We're going to box here. Armstrong is right beside us. He's probably going to pit too. He's on the soft tires. We need to beat him into a pit lane. And is he coming in with us? I think he is. So we're going to get a nice clean pit stop here. And hopefully on these hard tires, maybe we can make up a little bit of ground. Maybe there's a mistake. A safety car would be amazing right now. Just to overtake some more spots, but we are currently down in P17 as we head into the pits onto a fresh pair of hard tires. Come on, boys. Yeah, 4 seconds. I guess that's a pretty good pit stop time. A little bit slower than F1, but that's fine. And we are going to jump back in here in P17, which is not great. And then there's probably some other drivers who were sticking behind us that are going for the overcut. Oh my goodness, we almost lost control of the car right out of the pit lane. Oh, we've actually come out right behind a few of the other drivers. We were not really fighting anyone, I think, or maybe these people were behind us and they just got the undercut done. That actually might be the case because I think we were in P14, if I'm not mistaken. So we've lost a lot of time and we are now tailing Logan Sargent, but we are now in the DRS window, so it's gonna be a little bit easier to defend the people behind us, and hopefully we can catch Logan Sargent, who is currently in a Williams. I think the car is too draggy. We're just way too slow down the straights as Armstrong now. Trying to make a move here. We are still in DRS range of Logan Sargent. He does not have DRS, so hopefully we can close the gap here down this next DRS zone. Then maybe on the next lap we can close the gap, go for an overtake, and get into P15. We are slipping here. We need this DRS. As Armstrong is going to have it as well, and he's going for the move here. We got a yellow flag in sector 3. Don't know what that's all about. I think that is Cordeal. Looks like he's out of the session. He's parking off to the side of the road. No safety car though. Yeah, I don't know how they're so much quicker than me, man. Logan Sargent already 4/10 up. And we're not even through, or we just got through the first sector here. Just moments ago, we were in DRS range, and now we are falling out. How is he so quick around these corners, man? I'm going as fast as I can. I guess we just got to worry about defending This is a piss poor performance this weekend, I must say. Shitty qualifying, shitty sprint race. And it's looking like a shitty feature race here as Armstrong, once again, just been up our ass this whole race. He is not giving up. I feel like he could get the overtake done, and I think he just hit me in the rear. He got a little bit of wheel spin or something. I think he made contact with me, and he's going to try and go for the move here. Boshung, I don't know how to say his name, but he's coming down too. We're going 3 wide. Into this corner. I don't know what this corner is. That's why I keep calling it this corner for anyone who's really paying attention. But we squeezed through. Going into the chicane. We're still in P15. Oh my god. Armstrong now, I think he's going to try and dive down the inside here on Brooklyn's. Yes, he is. And he almost hits my front left. And he gets that move done. He moves up into P15 now. Hopefully we can get past him with the DRS, but he's already pulling away. Oh, why are we so slow? Boshung now right behind us. Maybe he'll make a move through cops? No, we are in the clear. Okay, we're going to have DRS on Armstrong, but Boshung is right there, so he's going to give us a little bit of a fuss, trying to get past us. Let's see. Oh, we are like a second behind already. How are they so quick, man? I think I'm just really slow on this track, honestly. Boshung trying to make the move now. I hope we don't finish in P20. Oh my god, and Boshung is getting the overtake done here. We're going to just dive bomb him. And he's defending very well. That leaves us exposed to Hughes. And we drop down to P17. Oh my gosh, man. And we're on the last lap now. Hopefully we can hold this P17 at the very least. I'd be very upset. We had such a good start to this race, as we always do. But our pace was just lacking today. And we suffer because of that. We're now in P17. We're already sliding. These hard tires should not be sliding. It's probably just me getting pissed off because we're throttle happy. Oh god, here he comes. Okay, we're gonna go. We're gonna push him. Give him a shitty line to the next corner. So maybe go for the switcheroo. Oh my god, we dropped down to P18 now. Don't have enough grip to power through this corner. And we lose out to P17. We drop down to P18. All this progress we made through this entire race, gone within the span of like 2 laps. We are going to have DRS, but it's not going to be enough. We're way too far back. If anything, Caldwell might pass us. Try and break this toe that he is abusing. Go to the inside. Just defend him off. These last few corners, just accept the fact that we will be in P18. And we only gained 2 spots after starting in P20. I think the highest we got to was P13 or maybe P14. And then our pace was just way too slow. We dropped down to P18. And that's oh man, that is awful.
Okay, pick up rubber and bring it home.
It was just not a good showing for us here today. We finished in P18 in this race, P19 overall, I guess. There's a bunch of people who didn't score points. The good news is that our teammate Daruvla did not score any points this weekend either. He finishes just shy of scoring a few points. And more bad news is that we have now lost the lead of the Drivers Championship. I think I was talking out of my ass a little bit. I didn't remember where I was in the standings, but we were leading by 11 points, and now we are down in P2 by just a single point. So we could still make it back. We're definitely gonna have to work on our pace if we want that to happen. Theo Pocher takes the lead of this Drivers Championship. Felipe Dragovic in at P3, and then our teammate Daruvla in at P5. He is 19 points back of us. We'll see how we do in the next one as we head to Imola. That is gonna be it for this one, guys. As always, if you've watched up to this point, be sure to drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel. I'm looking forward to Imola. I've actually grown a little bit of a liking to it since I first started racing it. I think it was F1 2021 where it first came out, and I absolutely hated it. I still hate it in the rain. win, and we got a wet qualifying, which is not going to put us in a good spot for the sprint race and the feature race. Hopefully we have enough time to get out one dry lap, please, because we need the bounce back after these last 2 races. They've been god awful. I don't think we've scored any points in the last 2 races, honestly. So hopefully it goes well. If you guys look forward to it, hit the notification bell once again so you guys know when that video comes out, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Have a great day, guys.